What's up everybody? It's Johnny and I'm back today to go over the W-4 form for 2020. I know that we are all going through a very difficult time right now, but eventually businesses will open and we will all get back to work. Hopefully that day is coming soon. When that time comes, your new employer will ask you to fill out what is called a W-4 form. If you are not starting a new job, you may want to review your W-4 form to make sure you filled it out correctly. Filling out this form is very important. The way you fill out this form determines how taxes are withheld from your paychecks. If too little is withheld, then you may find yourself owing taxes when you file your tax return. If too much is withheld, you may receive a refund when you file your tax return, but your budget may be tighter than it needs to be. The goal here is to withhold just the right amount, so you have the most money in your pocket possible while also not owing any taxes when you file your tax return. So again, today's video is going to focus on the 2020 W-4 form. The example I'm going to go through today is for married couples, couples that file their tax return married filing jointly. If that doesn't apply to you, please continue to watch the video because I'm going to go step by step through the form to hopefully give you a better understanding. As always, I need to say this. Remember, I am a CPA, but for this video, I am not your CPA. This video is for informational purposes only. Let's get into it. Here are the details for this example, this hypothetical example. Spouse number 1 will be the one completing the W-4 form. Tax status, married filing jointly. Spouse number 1 income equals $90,000. Spouse number 2 income equals $65,000. Number of dependents, 2. Number of qualifying children under age 17, 1. The other dependent is 19 and a full-time student in college. Other income, including interest, dividends, retirement, are $50 in interest income. Itemized deductions. This couple are renters, so they do not have any real estate taxes. They have no mortgage interest. The only itemized deductions that this couple has is they have charitable contributions in the amount of $500. Again, if your specific situation does not match the couple that I just described for this hypothetical example, that is okay. This video will still provide you with helpful information. I'm going to go step by step through the W-4 form to try to help you better understand what's going on. I will be doing a second video for taxpayers who file as single. So, please, right now, if you have not already done so, click subscribe. For everyone that has clicked subscribe, I want to personally thank you so much. It means the world to me. Okay? So, before I get into this video, I want you to Google W-4 Form 2020. And then you're going to click on the IRS link. I will have a link to that in the description of this video. You will see that the W-4 form consists of 4 pages. Okay? And here we go. I'm going to show you each page right now. So here is page 1. Next is page 2, which is general instructions. Next is page 3, which is the multiple jobs worksheet and deductions worksheet. And next is page 4, which is a table for those who filed as married filing jointly, those who filed as married filing separately, and so on and so forth. Let's start with page 1. Step 1, enter your personal information. In box A, enter your first name and middle initial, your last name, address, city or town, state, and zip code. In box B, enter your social security number. And in box C, check your tax filing status. Again, for this example, we would check married filing jointly. Then the form says, complete steps 2 through 4, only if they apply to you. Otherwise, skip to step 5. So let's look at steps 2 through 4. Okay? Let's go to step 2 on page 1. multiple jobs or spouse works. It says, complete this step if you 1. Hold more than one job at a time, or 2. Are married filing jointly and your spouse also works. The correct amount of withholding depends on income earned from all of these jobs. This step applies in this case because the couple is married filing jointly and spouse number 2 also works. So spouse number 1 works and spouse number 2 works. They each have one job. So this applies to us in this example. Next it says to do only one of the following. A, use the estimator. B, use the multiple jobs worksheet on page 3 and enter the result in step 4C below on this page. Or C, if there are only 2 jobs total, you may check this box. Do the same on form W-4 for the other job. This option is accurate for jobs with similar pay. Well, for this example today, spouse number 1 makes $90,000 and spouse number 2 makes $65,000. So we will not be using option C. Option A requires specific information on each individual that we simply can't answer in this video. So we are going to go with option B for this video purposes. So, according to option B, let's go to page 3 and see this multiple jobs worksheet. Please go to page 3 now. Okay, under section 2B, multiple jobs worksheet, number 1 says 2 jobs. If you have 2 jobs or you're married filing jointly and you and your spouse each have 1 job, find the amount from the appropriate table on page 4. Using the higher paying job row and the lower paying job column, find the value at the intersection of the 2 household salaries and enter that value on line 1. Then skip to line 3. Alright, I want everyone to pull up page 4 right now. Let's find that number. Okay, the table at the top is for married filing jointly. The higher paying job row is $90,000 and the lower paying job column is $65,000. This intersects at $9,420. Okay, we have our number. Please pull up page 3 again. All right, on page 3, let's enter that number on line 1 of page 3. Then skip to line 3 on page 3. Enter the number of pay periods per year for the highest paying job. Again, we are filling this form out as if we are spouse number 1. Spouse number 1's job pays bi-weekly, so we enter 26 here. Moving along the form, on line 4, we follow the instructions and we divide 9,420 by 26 to get 362.31 cents. Please write 362.31 cents on line 4. Now, please pull up page 1. Please go to page 1, step 2, option B. At this point, it says to enter the result in step 4C below. So go to the bottom of page 1, step 4C. Enter $362.31 on line 4C, where it says extra withholding. Okay, continuing on page 1, go to step 3, claim dependents. In this example, this couple has 2 dependents. One dependent is a qualifying child under age 17. The other dependent is 19 years old, okay, and qualifies as a dependent because he or she is a full-time student. Okay? The step says multiply the number of qualifying children under age 17 by 2,000. So in this example, that would be 1 times 2,000, so write 2,000 next to that line. Okay? Multiply the number of other dependents by $500, so that would be 1 times 500, which equals 500. So write that next to that line. Add those amounts together and enter 2,500 on line 3. Let's continue on page 1 and move down to step 4, other adjustments. Part A. Other income such as interest, dividends, and retirement income. Remember, when we provided the examples and the details for this hypothetical example, we said that this couple had $50 in interest income. So this is where we would write $50. So write $50 on this line. Then we move on to part B, deductions. Please pull up page 3 of the W-4 form at this time and see step 4B, deductions worksheet. In this example, because of our details in the example, this is easy. This couple does not own a house, they rent. So they have no real estate taxes, they have no mortgage interest, they have no medical expenses. The only details that we have in this example is that they had $500 in charitable contributions. So please, at this point in time, write $500 on line 1. Then enter $24,800 for the standard deduction amount in line 2. Then follow the directions on line 3 and enter 0 because $24,800 of the standard deduction exceeds $500. This example has no information for student loan interest or IRA contributions or any other adjustments. So enter 0 on line 4. Then add lines 3 and 4 and line 5 equals 0. At this point in time, please go back to page 1 of the W-4 form. Go to line 4B, section 4B, and enter 0. Congratulations! The hard part is over with. Next, on page 1, staying on page 1, move down to step 5, and what you would do at this point is, if this information applied to you, you would sign and date. At this point, the form is ready to be given to your new employer. I hope this video helps you better understand the form, how the form works, and gives you more confidence when filling out this form when you start a new job. I wish everyone the best during this very difficult time. And as always, stay healthy, stay sane, and I cannot wait to see you all soon.